Hello, my name is Pippa, and thank you for joining me today on Pippa Jones Beauty. This is the place where I love to get together with you and discuss all things beauty, including skincare, makeup, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And today I'm talking about Chantecaille, one of my all-time favorite brands, the beautiful French aesthetic that comes released a few times every year, and one of them is the holiday collection. This year's Lotus collection is featuring a lipstick that is a lip crystal formula. They haven't done that for a few years. Lotus Blossom Radiant Blush, the Lotus Radiance Highlighter, and the brand new powder to go alongside the Perfect Glow powder, that perfect blurring powder that we are all loving very much over the last few years. This is the Lotus Perfect Blur, oh, it's a tongue twister, glow powder. So this one's supposed to have a little bit more of a luminous finish, and as you can see on my final look here today, it is a very, very radiant look. Hence the word radiance and all this. So if this interests you, the new Chantecaille collection, please stick around and let's take a look at some new Chantecaille products. On one of my favorite brands, and that is Chantecaille, the French brand that was started by the Chantecaille family, renowned for their philanthropy and their botanicals. It is one of my all-time favorite brands. For those of you who are new to Chantecaille, they come out with a beautiful, very edited Christmas edition every year, and they have the loveliest products, really. For those of us that have been around Chantecaille for a while, let's test out the new Lotus collection in time for the holidays. It was recently released, and I'm happy to be able to have all 4 pieces. I do have on my face my Chantecaille Skincare, the Bio Lifting series today, and I do have on the oil as well, and the newish Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint, which I am using today as a primer. If you're not familiar with this, it is a skincare makeup hybrid, is how they're billing it, and you can definitely wear it on by itself to give yourself, oh gosh, I shouldn't even do this side of my hand because it's all full of bites from my little puppy monster. But a beautiful radiant both primer, or if you're just looking for a little bit of blurring action, if you're not going to go full on makeup, it's also very nice to wear that way as well. Okay, so that's what I have on my face, along with my foundation in the shade Vanilla Future Skin. Here is Vanilla. That is the shade that I normally wear both in the cushion and in this. And I'm going to set aside for the kind of corners right here after I'm done with my look, just to kind of shape things up with the Real Skin Plus in shade 3, to use that a little bit as a concealer as well. All right, so let's get started with the set. We have 4 items. We have a Lotus Blossom Blush. And this is 0.17 ounces, 5 grams. Here is what it looks like. The packaging is a hard mintish green plastic, and it has this lovely design in gold, and it is raised a little bit. Chantecaille on the side, which you open. This is called the Radiant Blush Luminaire Lotus. And here's what it looks like. All right, let's try a swatch of this baby. I'm gonna go into it deeply, and it has off the bat a very soft, creamy feel. In comparison to the highlighter from the summer, that seemed more of a Bake Chalet type formula to me. This one definitely does seem creamier. Here is a swatch. I would say that this one does have a pinkish tinge. It is very creamy, and it feels really, really nice, both on the swatch and on my arm. And it does have sheen. It looks like it has some nice reflective quality without chunks of glitter or shimmer. Okay. Then we have the highlighter. It is called the Lotus Radiance Highlighter, a luminous highlighter that gives the high points of the face a beautiful warm glow. Packaging is similar. They are about this, yep, I think they are the same size. This one is 4 grams, 0.14 ounces, a little bit smaller. And here's what this beauty looks like. A very unique wavy pattern for this Lotus collection for the highlighter. And it doesn't look like it's going to be one of these like big old glitter high beam highlighters. This definitely looks like it's going to be Chantecaille style. Definitely going to probably be not big glitters. A little bit more subdued, a little bit more French aesthetic, enhance your beauty type of situation, hopefully, with this. Okay, so I wiped off my hand here really good. And I'm gonna go in to this. Here is what it looks like on my finger. And underneath the blush, here's the highlight. And ooh, that looks nice and creamy. And as I sheer it out even more, I think it's definitely going to be one of those more illuminating type of highlighters. Definitely not the high beam. And the kind of pattern on it already, when I went into it, unfortunately gets wiped away, but we want to use our makeup too. Okay, so it's looking very lovely so far. Very creamy products. And here's that new powder, the Lotus Perfecting Powder. And we're going to be comparing that with the Perfect Blur Finishing Powder. This one is definitely my all-time favorite. I mean, there's some close behind it, but this one is a beaut as far as truly blurring pores, working well for my skin that's in its 40s. And I just love it. It is a matte finish, so I'm hoping that this is going to give the same kind of effect, but with a little bit of luminosity. I'm thinking a little bit more refined, or I'm hoping it'll be a little bit more refined type of hourglass type of powder. So this is 18 months shelf life. It is, what's our size here, everybody? 9 grams, 0.32 ounces. Very, very nice. And of course, all Chantecaille is, you know, they use as many botanicals, natural ingredients as possible, and no animal testing for these products. So here we go. Let's take a swatch of this one. And here is the new Radiant Blur Powder. And let's take a swatch of it next to the, and I have the original shade of the Perfect Blur Powder. I do not have the darker shade. So on top is the new one, on the bottom is that one. And I think we can see definitely a little bit more luminosity, more creamy, less, this one's more powdery. And here we go. Let's swatch the powder. Third one right here, that's the new one, the luminous one. And, oopsie, sorry. Here is the OG, the original powder. Let's sheer them out. And I can see on my skin, I don't know how easily you can see it on yours, but there's definitely this luminosity with the new one. Blush, highlight, luminous powder, Perfect Blur Powder. It's blurring out my arm already. And then lastly, we have the pearl infused lipsticks. And I do have another one of these from a few years ago. This lip crystal, Chantecaille lip crystal in pink opal is the shade with the Lotus collection. Lovely packaging as always for Chantecaille. Oh my goodness gracious. So here's that beautiful, beautiful lip crystal. You can see little crystals decoratively on there. Very shimmery, shiny. Just lovely. There, you can see it pretty good there. Trying to pick up my face. And the other one I had, it was from a few years ago. Still got the glittery shades on it. I don't know if you can still get this one, but I did always like this one. I don't think it was from the one with the polar bear. I don't think it was from this Christmas collection. I think it was the one after that. I think that one was a polar bear lip, but I didn't get that lip crystal. So here's the new one, and it's just lovely. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I will put it right here. And it's definitely gonna be Holiday Bling. Holiday Bling for you. Put it on here. Can you see it? And Chantecaille's lip products do have great skincare ingredients. I'm comparing this, I'm thinking about Pat McGrath. I'm thinking about some of her products that had a similar type of shimmer in it. And as I put this on without anything, it's pretty translucent and it's leaving my lips with a light little sparkle. Very nice for the holidays. It feels really good. It feels moisturizing. Let's put some more on. Zoom in. So definitely nice high shine, and you still have the sparkles in it, so it's not just on top, on the outer portion of the lip product. So very nice for pink opal. Zoom out again. All right, so let's go ahead and try out some of these new products. I just have my foundation on, and I'm going to go in and use my Perfect Glow powder like I normally would. That being, I'm going to take a Sonia G face brush, and I'm just going to kind of take down the extra shine and blur out this area here in my T-zone. I'm going to save the new one for a finishing powder to go all over. Just kind of taking down that shine in my T-zone. And again, a beautiful, beautiful. And then I'm going to go into a product that we can still get to go with this look. And that is, I'm going to go in with Cheetah and Crane today. These are old products in the Philanthropy line, but we can still get them. That is my new puppy. My new puppy has consumed my life like a baby. Did I show her to you? Come here, Cora. Come on. Up, up, up. She doesn't want to come. She's obstinate dog. Old eye products still available in the Philanthropy collection. Crane. And I'm just going to do a kind of one and done where I'm going to put this all over my lid, slightly above the crease. Just like that. Dip back in, get above the crease a little more. It's a quick application. Intensify this. And then I'm going to go in with Cheetah. And I'm going to take that on the center and inner corner, like so. super quick for that, because we want to focus in on the rest of the new products. I'm going to start out with my highlighter first, and I'm going to take, where is the Sonia G? Nope, yes, I'm going to take the Sonia G brush, fan brush, Sculpt 3, and I'm going to focus on the high points of my face, doing my highlight first. A very beautiful luminous finish. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. You know, it is definitely the trend, moving away from the high beam, getting more of that natural luminosity to the high points. I feel that that is very beautiful. Okay, very pretty on that. Definitely has a holiday type styling, but nothing crazy. Okay, and now the blush. The blush again is very creamy. I'm gonna find little Sonia G. Which one do I want? I want this here. From the Lotus collection. Okay. Lighter than the bronzy one from the summer for sure. Definitely feels very creamy. I'm definitely getting some Radiance, definitely, with this blush. It's almost like a highlighting blush. So this is definitely how's it picking up? This brush is definitely for mixture of hairs, natural hairs and synthetic fibers, so it's supposed to be for cream products too. Just building it up a little bit more. Okay. I definitely feel that this is like holiday glitz and glam, Chantecaille style. Very nice. Okay. And I think I'm gonna take the bronzer in the shade Sierra. And I'm going to take this and just do a tad bit of bronzing. To add a little bit more depth to this all. All a Chantecaille look here. And now to try out this very radiant powder, I'm gonna take Sonia G Master Face, and I'm gonna again use this as a finishing powder to kind of blend this all together. It's picking it up nicely. Just gonna kind of buff it all out. Especially this line here. Very nice. There you have it. Just gonna do this little corner here to kind of clean that up. A little bit there. Like that. And I really think I think that this blush is very luminous. And I'm thinking if you have texture on your skin in this area like I do, I'm seeing it with this luminous blush. I mean, it's very pretty. It's very, I like it. But if you're someone who's really, really concerned with the texture in this area and it really bothers you, then this blush might not be the best blush for you. I don't think like it's helping my cause. Maybe if I had the perfect blur powder instead, would it be more blurring? I don't know if, let me try a more dense brush. And let me see if I can blur this a little bit more. Let me see, can I use here a little bit more dense? So that I'm still, ooh, yeah, that helped it out. Yeah, this is blurring. I don't think the other blush was picking up enough, maybe. Kind of going along the edges here of it. And that's helping because I do have that texture there. Where's my dog chewing on now? Oh my goodness. She's one crazy chewer puppy. Okay. So the only other thing I needed was some eyeliner. And I can't find my Chantecaille. I should find my Chantecaille. Where is my eye kajal? I have an eye kajal or I have the liquid purple liner. Liquid purple has disappeared. And my kajals. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, that's Pat McGrath. I'm not finding it, so I'm just going to go in with this liquid eye liner by Gucci. Just do a little teeny tiny baby wing. Oh, just a little bit to enhance that lash line. And my faux cell longest lash, definitely holy grail. That helps out a lot. And so here we go. Let's take this stuff down, shake out my hair, which is as wild as my dog in the background. And here we have it. Chantecaille's brand new Lotus collection. Feel that it is very appropriate both for Chantecaille styling and for the holidays, adding a little bit of shimmer, shine, and glitz without any big glittery particles. I feel that I love their mini collections. I love that they come out with a bunch of 4, 5, 6 curated items that you feel like you can get them all without breaking the bank. And it's lovely. I feel that I definitely benefited from the Perfect Glow powder on top of the blush. That is something that's going to show texture unless if you use a finishing powder to kind of blend it together. And I'm going to take the final step and I'm going to do a little Rose de Mai all over to kind of blend it all. Oopsie, that was a brush. That was a brush cup. Blend it all together. And I feel that definitely a beautiful, luminous look. An old eyeshadow in time for the holidays too, along with the new collection. And my dress this year is going to be purple maroon, so that's why I kind of picked the crane look. I think that this would be a very, very lovely look for the holidays. If you learned something, liked something, thought it was cool, please do give it a thumbs up. It does help my channel, and I do really appreciate it. And I do appreciate comments below. What do you think of these products? Are they overhyped? Are the holiday releases overhyped? Do you think that this is one that you are going to invest your heart and bones in? What are your thoughts? let me know. Thanks again, and until next time.